Welcome back to another episode of the Open Mic Podcast with me, your host, Tom Hirst, brought to you by Richland Source Newsroom After Hours. Today we have the Gerds within the house. What? Man, if you guys giggle during this whole thing, I'm not going to be able to talk one bit.
That's going to be Nick, man. Both of them.
So introduce yourselves, guys.
I'm Heath, bass guitarist.
Hi, Heath.
Chase, guitar and vocals.
I'm Nick, play guitar.
I'm Nick, I play drums.
Nice. Nailed it.
Should differentiate between like Nick Stu and Nick Cell. I've been trying to like call them both Stu and Cell separately, and
So should we add our last names
Is
as
Chase
well?
talking close enough to the mic?
I'm trying to lean in more when I.
Anyway, the Gerds. Welcome to the show, boys. The Gerds. Where does that come from?
We're a band from Mansfield, Ohio.
Are you? All right.
That is technically true, yes. Chase, I'll let you field that.
What? So Mansfield. Like, what part of Mansfield?
44906.
Yeah.
The zip code of
I thought it was
44906.
44903.
It's Ward 5.
Well, it depends on where you live.
I think we all live in Ward 5. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
If I was a gambling
I'll
man,
subscribe to
that's
that.
right.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm 02, but I still think it's in
Is that
Ward
in
5.
Ashland?
You know,
Or towards Ashland?
44902.
Where's 44902 at?
Clubhouse is 44902.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that I was associated with like a Ashland Road direction.
Well, I mean, it is that direction, I guess.
Yeah, it is. It's over it's east. It's over Main Street.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds about
Main
right.
Street.
I think, yeah. That sounds pretty accurate. So, yeah, what kind of music do you guys play?
Like,
Guitar,
virus rock.
Guitar, drums, bass, vocals.
Virus rock.
Oh, that
I
makes
guess I would call it like, definitely like indie alternative rock, like kind of like post-punk.
Heartbreak ballads.
So, like,
Heartburn
you guys have
ballads.
2 guitars?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. 2 guitars. 2.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I don't know, I
Toms.
guess I'd say like indie rock, like
One
post-punk
tom.
kind of.
I got 2 toms.
Indie rock?
1
I would say,
snare.
and like I said, I do
Kick
want to
drum.
like point out the
Oh, yeah.
post-punk things. That's definitely like a prevalent factor there, I think.
It's hard to tell at this point where.
Could you be, like, a little more specific?
We're like David
Indie?
Bowie.
Okay.
But not the new Spoon cover of David Bowie, which we were just previously enjoying.
Yeah, I was enjoying that a lot, actually. It's I like that album that David put out before he passed. It's a good album. It's a good cover so far.
I didn't even know that was a David Bowie
Song?
cover before I saw the Spoon version
man.
of it today.
Really?
Or I guess I maybe just didn't connect the two
Yeah.
until you just said that. And I kind of acted like I did know what you were talking about.
I kind of saw it in your eyes that you
No
weren't.
idea.
You had no idea that it was. I wasn't going to say anything, but now that we're here.
When it came to being more specific about the sound, like what I hear, like when it comes to the guitars, it's kind of like bright, jangly riffs, almost like the Pretenders, like very minimalist.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Very rhythm-driven, like when it comes to bass and drums.
Yeah.
And then just Chase kind of over top of it as well. And Nick Cell, that is, and Chase are really good when it comes to complementing each other guitar-wise.
Yeah.
There's like kind of an interplay there, almost like the Stones. And I like seeing that and hearing it.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, it's like me and Nick coming together and working on like a riff or something together. First, just him and I, before we bring it to the whole, before we all get together anyway. So that's usually
Before
how
you bring it to the rest of the band.
Yeah.
If y'all really want to know what it sounds like, just search it and check it out for yourself.
Oh, you guys have music out?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
About to have more.
2 songs.
2 songs? Yeah, when did you guys put that out? It was
Single,
like a
double
month,
out.
2 months ago now? Or is it a month ago?
It was a little. I mean, it was a little longer. than that ago, probably like.
Well, those two songs too aren't exactly indicative of what we really sound like because that was just Nick Sell and Chase,
right,
doing everything. Whereas the third song we're going to release soon, Dick Dale, that's actually the four of us, so that's a more proper representation.
The entire band writing together,
for sure. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And
that's exciting.
Coming up like with a concept for a video for it and stuff as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys going to wear the costumes in your promo pictures?
I'd almost forgotten about that, actually.
I almost forgot about that, too.
Party. And then we're all going to be playing the song 5 separate times through the security cameras. Like, one room's going to be somebody...
Wait, at my house?
Mm-hmm.
Or?
He's going to playing bass in one room, and then I'm going to be playing drums in the other room. And then there's going to be, like, some people, like, fighting on the ground, on the ground, like, fighting each other right next to me. And the other room is going to be Nick Sell playing guitar, and the other room is going to be Chase
whose
playing
house
guitar.
are we using for this?
Probably the mothership, because it's going to be through the security cameras. That's what Chase was just explaining me.
I like the idea of that video, actually. That sounds like fun.
It's going to be fun.
Who's going to be fighting?
We're going to, like, pay everybody in beer to, like, look like they're having fun while we play the song 5 separate times.
Well, I mean, with enough beer, they are going to be having fun. Like, that's inevitably going to happen, I would think.
I mean... They might not have fun.
They might not.
They might have a terrible time. That's a good point.
You guys could be
5
terrible
times or 6 times in a row.
Yeah.
5's kind of like a low ball, I think. That's going to...
There's only like 8 cameras, so that's our limit. 2 of them are outside. One of them is like kind of on the roof, which might be nice.
Yeah, that could add a twist.
But if it was a day like today... Like when we were talking about it earlier, I was thinking about it, and then I was kind of thinking about it being like a day like today, and it was really kind of shitty outside today, so I wouldn't play on the roof today probably.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, that's not a good... That would be dangerous.
But that would make for an amazing blooper reel, though, for the video.
I mean,
falling
over and over again.
Right.
People would love it. I mean, people like watching people get hurt.
That's true.
Yeah. Go viral. Yeah. So when
Roger falls off the roof.
I don't know if that.
But the thing is, Roger would be just fine.
Survive.
I know he would be fine somehow.
His feet like a cat.
Defying all logic and reason, Roger would be totally
His silver
okay.
car would just come instinctively.
Whisk him away to wherever the hell he came from.
Magic broomstick.
For those who don't know, Roger is an older local legend, friend of ours. And that's really all I can say. I don't really know how to describe the man.
I feel like there definitely is going to be a Liquid Light show involved in the video as well. That should be.
I feel like that's kind of a staple at this point in time. It kind of has to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So when's the third song coming out? You guys have it tracked yet?
It is done. Yeah, it's tracked.
We tracked it with Jonathan Hape's class. He teaches a class in Columbus, and we were the band that they used for the experiment for the class to record a band, and then we played that one song, and they recorded that.
That's sick.
In Columbus.
Well, that's a lot of fun, because Jonathan Hape is such a talented, nice guy to begin with. Sweetest dude ever.
Dope.
Yeah.
But just go down there for a few hours, and
that's
him
fun.
doing a
that's
recording clinic for these kids was really cool.
Oh, that's sick.
And it was a good opportunity for us to actually just get the song down. That was
such
nice.
a genius.
Right.
He just busted it out in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, it's kind of
just so
the dude's
smooth.
incredible.
I don't even know if it was 2 hours. When it came to
probably a lot of that was probably set up in teardown time.
Yeah, right.
But there was also he told me that because the whole point of it was that song this song is going to be their school project for the next 6 weeks or whatever.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
he's going to kind of teach them how to mix and stuff with.
Right, because he's having the kids mix and master it
Right,
with
so
him,
they'll
an
all have
engineer.
their own version of the song. And he told me that one of them changed our name to the Gerds. And took cheese references out of all the lyrics as close as they could find, and just spliced them up and made an entire song about
cheese,
cheese references.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but just using samples from the vocals.
Are you guys gonna put that version
I
out
want to
as
hear
well?
it first.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that. That's really cool.
Like
actually.
a remix.
I like that.
I love cheese. Yeah, you guys should definitely put that out.
The Curds.
The Curds, that is good.
Right. There just wasn't enough material in the song to make it like about the turds, thankfully.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Could you imagine? I mean, I could, but I'd rather not.
Definitely don't want to hear about that.
Yeah.
Let's go with cheese.
So
yeah.
when you guys, so they got what, like 6 weeks? You said they're going to be working on it for at least.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
probably about a month and a half. We'll hear it. We'll get to hear it.
I think.
we
I'm
recorded
thinking
it
by the end
ago.
of this month.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sick.
by the end of this month,
Oh,
for sure,
exciting.
we're shooting for
Actually,
the 27th.
No,
I
shoot,
think,
man.
or-
Like, we did that back in October. Now that I think about it.
I don't know if it was that long.
Yeah,
ago.
it was. It's right before
Yeah.
Halloween.
Well, yeah. Either way, yeah. I don't know how long the program is exactly. I just kind of came up with that number off the top of my head.
Sounds good.
6 weeks sounds like a long enough time to learn how
Yeah,
to
that sounds
mix
reasonable,
a
yeah.
It'll
song.
be about 3 months later from today.
Regardless, though, we're really excited about that, and we're really
Yeah.
grateful that Jonathan tapped upon us to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Because that's for a good thing, too. Like, if it inspires, like, younger people to, you know,
Right.
pursue something like that. That's,
Yeah,
I
right.
think that's amazing.
Yeah. Absolutely. Is always the goal. Keep refreshing the music scenes and get people stoked about it. You know, get young kids and
Yeah.
actually interested in
Exactly.
playing music
Absolutely.
again.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's super cool. Yeah, where did the name come from? Yeah, please make him talk about it.
Mixel, come on down, man.
Yeah, so Gerd, it's like my esophagus is fucked up, and it's like a very bad it's like a heartburn feeling, you know.
A GERD?
Yeah, it kind of like burns and
Like heartburn in the throat.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I think
Is it chronic?
yeah, like I take a meprazole now, so it's not too bad. But yeah, that's where it came from. I think.
Oh.
I don't know. I think I just like kind of pitched it to Chase or whatever.
So it's like just
One
really
night
bad
and,
indigestion then,
condition.
essentially?
Yeah.
Gastroesophageal reflux disease.
I was going to say, I know it's like an acronym.
Yeah, gastroesophageal reflux.
We make people sick is
Perfect.
what we're saying.
Yeah, it's like
Good job, Nikki.
Thanks. It's like a burning feeling, you know.
Yeah. Way to hurt for
It's
a
like
band name.
scratch and sniff, but like a sound and sniff, or a sound and feel, I guess.
Especially like hot sauce or something, you know. Really
Yeah,
triggers
that's
it.
that's sad.
Is that why you abstained from that at Denny's this morning?
I've caught
Alright.
I caught Nick drinking hot sauce out of the refrigerator at like 6.
That's how I got the Gerds.
Yeah, I really like hot sauce though. I like hot things in general.
Nick Stewart has consumed probably so much podcast content.
I don't really listen to podcasts.
Really?
Are you going to listen to this one?
Probably not, because
Oh.
my voice will be on it.
Damn.
I don't want to like make myself like think that I sound like
Your voice
that.
sounds great. Nick?
Yeah, you know, for a soundproof room, I didn't expect it to sound that good, yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard you guys until now.
So this is what you actually sound like, yeah. That is interesting.
It's like,
Especially when you have the headphones on.
right.
Oh, I can't imagine what you're hearing.
The only one.
Actually, let me try that out for a moment.
Whoa.
So what's the future for the GERD so far? Besides this release, like this, you guys are all in separate bands, completely, right? I don't. Well,
There's
you're in
some
Adam now,
crossovers.
right? Kind of.
There's some crossover. I'm in Magnavoxes.
Oh yeah, you are in
No.
Magnavoxes now, right? But yeah, so why did you guys decide? I mean, obviously, like Nick and Chase got together originally and talked about it, but like, how did you guys decide to build this
It was
lineup?
mostly like during like the pandemic, there was.
Why was that funny?
There was just like
It's like southern twang.
Pan, damn it.
I said little pan. Well, now you're just talking like Foghorn Leghorn, son.
I mean, yeah, it was definitely like born out of like a lot of jam sessions of like, all of us being, in the same place at the same time, and bands being, not nobody playing shows. So there was like your band's not playing a show. Well, my band's not playing a show. Well, how about you play for this band, and we'll, and everybody jamming, and then. So a couple of these songs, like those first two in particular that we did release, were pretty much written by, I think
you two.
Nick and I,
Nick.
and then like I'm not sure that Nick was. Well, I can't remember really, but it was a jam song that we had like saved in Nick's phone, in Nick Sell's phone, and or those two were. And so that's kind of where it came from. We were kind of just like talking about it, like, let's do like something that sounds like those two songs, and make them more.
Well, and I can't speak for Nick Sell or Chase, but like I know he was probably like the most natural fit for a drummer, Nick Stewart. I assume you just kind of tapped upon him immediately.
It's pretty natural, yeah.
And then Chase actually got a hold of me. He brought it up to me for the first time during a Brian Jonestown Massacre show that Nick Sell and Chase and I and a few other friends went to at the Agora in Cleveland. He brought it up like when we were like eating before the show. It's like, hey, I have some tracks if you want to listen to them. I'm like, yeah, I'd be interested in that. And then nothing came of it for like 5 months. I kind of forgot about it, and then I actually did listen to it. And he's like, hey, seriously,
do this.
We need some bass work done. So if you're, and he's very on my ass about that, so I was like, all right. Then I listened to the songs. I was like, I like this, and we jammed it out. Like the first couple of times, it was very, very effortless. I think it was very natural,
organic.
It was organic,
all natural.
But really, it was though. It was just very, very smooth, and it was a lot of fun. So we're like, okay, cool, sweet.
Yeah. Which is it's nice when things come together naturally like that. Just nice chemistry. If you will.
And we've all like known each other for such a long time too, and all of our bands have obviously played shows together for so long.
Yeah. For
one thing that's nice too, I think,
decade now, probably.
Yeah. One thing that's nice too, though, is like we're all very different people, but we just get along very well. Like I think it's nice to have like an actual friendship in a band.
Right.
Like you can have a laugh and like just. Like hang out with the people you're making music with. I think that's really important.
Not to have a laugh, especially when they like when those two laugh. It's so poisonous, so infectious. It's ASMR. I mean, you could get right up on there and laugh and just.
But no, and then musically when like gels so good, that's really, really nice too.
Yeah. No, it really does. It makes it a lot easier and a lot more fun to be a fan.
Nice.
And then the burn was formed.
That's sick.
Yeah, right. When's your guys' next show?
It is, I believe,
February 9th.
February.
Nice.
Mothership. April 20th.
Sick.
Oh, that's it.
There's a show before that. There's a show before that for sure.
There's a few shows before that.
There might be, yeah.
I was gonna say, man, you guys taking a little break or something?
No.
No, not at all for sure. There's like
a hiatus for a while.
Actually, the reason of doing this, like, is to dispel that for sure. Like we.
Yeah.
We're trying to do as much as we can, honestly.
Except for record more music.
We're working on it.
Nick's gonna start an anti-Gerds album, an arch nemesis album that we're gonna have battle tracks and like diss tracks.
Streg.
Yeah, spelled backwards. Nice.
It's like the Gerds are alright, but the Streg sucks.
The Stregs. Nick's music is pretty evil. If I was to say there's like an antithesis to our music, it's Nick's music, indefinitely.
Have you released your solo project yet?
I probably won't ever put it out. I just listen to it by myself or show people when I have them cornered in my house.
Yeah, I feel it.
And then they're forced to be like, oh yeah, this is cool.
When really inside they're like, this is weird.
Yeah.
I can resonate with that.
And like, I'm the only person that understands it.
Yeah.
I think it's just your brains.
Like, video game music.
Yeah.
Remember?
And I guess Nick's too, his brain is just so damn advanced we can't comprehend what he's doing.
Yeah, none of y'all can comprehend this shit. Like, you're not smart enough.
I just said that.
Yeah.
My blood pressure is like, it makes it so hard for me not to laugh.
Why don't you just laugh?
Like, God,
It's good for you.
you're right.
I was gonna say, it's not gonna be the worst thing on the podcast.
Yeah, this is clearly the best episode that I've done so far.
So you're like so stressed out over there trying not to laugh.
Yeah, I can see you turning red, man.
Yeah, I know.
Let it go.
I'm trying. This might be the first time I've ever prayed on a podcast.
Yeah.
Well, how are you spelling it? Prayed or prayed?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so anything else? I had no idea what to expect with this, so
Honestly,
it
just
went better than I anticipated.
better than you anticipated?
Yeah.
Wow. Honestly,
Same.
all I have to say is I'm just really excited for what's coming down the chute next. Excited for the video and the song. Yeah.
Like every once in a while, we have like a really good practice and like
last night.
Yeah, like last night was so
and,
good.
Out of nowhere.
And it feels really good to just get together with your homies and play those songs. And if fucking they sound good and we all are proud of ourselves and we just can't wait to get out in the world and fucking play them in front of everybody else. And everyone else will be like, wow,
right.
you guys are so talented and cool.
And if you don't say that, we're going to kick your ass. Remember that.
The Gerds. You could print that on a shirt. That in there.
Now that you can print.
That whole monologue.
Tom, just make us look cool.
In
Well, you know.
Goosebumps trademark font.
R.L. Stein, please don't sue us back to the Stone Age.
Yes, yeah.
But for us, you know, it really just feels good to get together with your friends and just play. They'll be like, you want to come over and play? And then I'll be like, of course I want to fucking come over and play. That's what I like to do. I like to play the drums with my friends.
Nick is so good at playing the drums. It's mind-blowing.
Well, only with his friends.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
I will say, like,
You guys are both also damn good at playing with your friends.
no, I really like playing with Nick because him and I interlock in a really cool, like, exciting way. Like, he has a pretty fast-paced style, and so do I when it comes to my bass playing. It's a lot of fun to play with him, and we can feed off each other.
Lock in.
Yeah, I really like
Locked in.
There'll be times where we're playing and neither of them are playing, and it'll just be us for like 5
Staring
minutes.
into each other's eyes.
Yeah, and I'll be playing with my left hand or something.
It just goes completely black, and all you see is each other, and it's just like...
It's almost as if we should start another band.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
Chase, we're meaning to talk to you about that.
Whoa.
Gerds Cage.
I already said that. I said that.
I see. I know he wanted
Yeah,
to,
he's
he
gonna
wanted
be
to come
mighty
in on this
upset.
so bad. He
Oh, why
wasn't
didn't he-
original.
Oh, wait,
He was actually an
touched by
original
the Gerds
Gerds member,
cage.
though. He was the bass player
Yeah, but-
before Heath was, for sure.
Oh, Bird was?
Yeah. For like a week.
Did you guys kick him out?
Nope.
Left on his own volition, I believe. We gotta think.
He wanted to call the
he already
band
has
Gerds
Bird's Cage,
Cage.
and then he has,
Gerds Cage.
and then he has the touch as well.
I mean, I like that direction. I don't know why
I
you
know.
guys wouldn't. It's surprising. Nick, so.
Yes, Tom.
Please, the mic, sir. Where do you see the Gerds in 5 years?
In 5 years,
we're all gonna be like 30, and then like we're gonna be like, yeah, I'm in a band, and then they'll be like, oh, that's cool. You're in a band and you're 30. Awesome.
Have you ever talked to Iron Maiden or Metallica?
Thanks, Nick.
But side note, I like the Gerds because it's like a bunch of different bands coming together, I feel like. And yeah, that's cool because I feel like that happens a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Except for
Like
Elf and
every
Six.
right, there's like everyone with their own idea or whatever, but
A bunch of like super groups. The Hollywood Vampires with Johnny Depp and
Now
John
it's
Five.
Cooper.
And
but it's like the Touch, then Adam, then like Bird's Cage, Magnavoxes. We're all in a band.
and the
It's nice.
It's like
And we're all homies, so
5 bands coming
it's really
together as
nice.
one.
yeah. I feel like we don't have a lot of bands like that around here.
Not like that. Not from 4 different bands.
Yeah.
That's kind of unique.
yeah.
Actually, I didn't really think about it until you said it right there, honestly. That's a good point.
The White
Thanks,
Buffaloes
dude.
of Mansfield.
But yeah, that's why I like it. It's fun to all come together.
Over the Gerds.
Good job. Great job.
it is super.
Actually, that was
fun.
very heartfelt, Nick. I like that.
And it was
very
beautiful.
nice.
Thanks, guys.
Man. It's very
Thank
sweet.
you, Tom.
You guys like the Beatles?
Well, sure.
Not really.
No, like I'm talking to whoever the
audience
hell's
Like
listening.
nod your
Who here
head.
likes the Beatles?
Nod your head. If you-
Put a
Nod
one-
your head if
yes
you
or
like
no.
the Beatles.
Put a 1 in the chat if you're nodding your head to next to's question. A 1 in the chat. A 2 in the chat if you don't nod your head to the Beatles.
Okay, well, if we're going that route, do you guys like The Clash?
Oh no.
Have you ever
Please don't
done
say Iron
DMT?
Maiden. Yeah, when are we gonna start talking about ayahuasca?
Hey, Nick, are you off
Cold
DMT
baths,
yet, or are you
come on.
stuck like that?
So is it the jesters or they're the alien like leprechaun things?
Yes, enlighten us, Nick, please.
Which did you see?
Oh, I don't know. I've never experienced shit like that. Back in high school, I did DMT one time.
And
I just saw like, no, actually, I never did DMT.
All right, this is off the record. Just
no, this is definitely on the record.
no.
We're all very
Off the record.
sober, actually.
Yeah, we're
Like,
Well, relatively
Yeah, well,
speaking,
speak for
sure.
yourself. I mean, yeah.
Heath is
I've been sober for
sober,
a year.
Chase is, I'm sober, and Nick's is sober.
I'm honestly, I probably am. Like, I had
Also, the Gerds has not been down
for a couple days.
perpetuate the
telling
use
him
of
about
hallucinogens or any other mind-altering substances. Please let that be noted.
And this is why I'm wondering if you are a cop or not.
Me?
How'd you know how to say that?
Is
That
the
was
mustache?
perfect. That was perfect.
It took me a second.
was
If you,
like the
when you listen back to this, you're going to hear a
podcast.
pause while I'm trying to find my words.
Yeah, Mahoney said
He's a cop.
he said, "Hey, listen to you guys live right now."
Is this live?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's
No, it's not.
Oh, so Mahoney's just
He said, "You guys make it to
Lion.
the show or whatever. The make it. It's a show."
quit doing that.
I'm gonna send him this.
Let's do ASMR.
I'm gonna send him this. Here, Nick. Look happy.
Am I even in the picture?
There you go. Yeah, you're in the picture. I
in
got
the
wide
picture.
angle lens, man. I got the 2 cameras on this.
Oh, you got the HT.
They have
crap,
like
I
fucking
see.
4 cameras on the new iPhones now too. I
Well,
went in the
la-di-da,
store and was
Chase.
looking at
How many
them. I was like,
cameras?
what the hell? They're wider angles.
How many cameras?
Is that
too
why they
many
call them
cameras?
that?
Turned out good.
Wow. That looks professional. You should send me that.
Yeah, of course.
I always forget to take pictures for the Instagram.
Yeah, for those of you listening who
Not
are
a
looking
social
at pictures
media.
of ourselves during this,
And hearing
while hearing it, it's very meta, I think. It's kind of screwing with my head, actually.
What are you doing while you're like listening to this podcast?
Yes, please leave your comments below. When it's posted, that is.
brushing your teeth or rushing into battle?
Brushing
your teeth, rushing into battle, or brushing into battle, rushing your teeth.
Sweeping the porch, killing a dragon, whatever.
Or
Just
are
like
you
your shirt,
driving your
yeah.
car down 71 or 42 or 13
Or 39.
or 39?
Depends on where you're going or where you're from. It's kind of like beat poetry. So,
Put a
you're
one in
driving.
the chat if you're driving.
No, I would use a Bluetooth and like one of those things that holds the phone to the dashboard so as not to, mess with it while you're driving. That'd be rather dangerous and irresponsible.
And also, don't be drinking alcohol and driving
That's
under
true.
the influence. Don't ever do that.
But, by all means, get smashed, hammered, knackered, but get a ride.
Get a ride. Walk home.
That's it.
In general,
I don't
just
even
be
know that you
safe.
should. I don't think you should
Be
walk
safe,
home.
you guys.
Well, in the summer you can walk home. In the winter I wouldn't advise it because if you slip on ice and knock yourself out, that could be rather treacherous. So yeah, get a ride.
Speaking from experience, yeah.
I implied that. I did not say that.
The Gerds public service announcements. Public Gerds announcements.
There we go.
Gerds public service.
The PGA.
Gerds.
Public
grocery
Gerds,
store,
PGA,
Publix.
but not that PGA like this.
The grocery store
Publix.
Publix with an X.
Service
Have you been
Gerds.
there? That grocery store?
Publix.
Publix, yeah.
That's like a Florida thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. It's an
My
area.
mom worked there when they
I
lived in
had like
Florida.
the best buffalo chicken sub I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, they have really good subs at Publix. I really like them.
So why don't we have a Publix then? Because the
And
buffalo
this
chicken
is
sub sounds rather nice.
You can get buffalo chicken subs like
Well, yes, I know you
Where?
can get them
Subway?
anywhere.
Where? Subway?
No, hang on. Have you
Yeah.
ever been to Jersey
No.
Mike's? Let me tell you right now.
I have,
They're
a
cold.
gift, I have a gift card for there that I haven't been able to use it.
Have you
I don't-
never been?
No.
You should.
Jersey
I like
Mike's.
Jersey Mike's.
Really?
Yeah,
Let
best
me
subs
tell
in
you,
town.
get the. I
they
think it's the
here?
Yeah, it's in
It's
Ontario,
Ontario.
man. It's right
Yep.
across the street from Chipotle.
We're next to that Fix-A-Phone place, or in that
In Plato's
same,
Closet.
Okay.
Yeah, Plato. It's-
But yeah, no, get the Italian with jalapeno Mike's way. I'll tell you, you'll never go back.
I
mean,
I
you'll
disagree,
go back, but never
but-
go back to not going back. Is what I mean. You know what I mean?
I don't think anybody does. I'd recommend getting the club and substitute the bacon for roast beef. Or no, for ham, I think, because I think it's roast beef,
I don't
turkey,
do
and
pork.
I was
ham.
gonna say, I think
Yeah.
no,
I
the
don't
club
do
has
pork.
ham, and then
No way.
you would have.
Well, I think theirs is different, though. Theirs is like weird backwards.
No
They have like
pork,
two
no
different ones.
shellfish.
No pork?
No.
Well,
Absolutely
Well,
not.
Shellfish is awesome.
well, the tuna sub's really
Shellfish
good.
Bottom
is
feeder.
really good for you.
That's
Oysters. Oysters.
That's haram.
they're good, but they're bottom feeders.
Yeah. They like cycle it out. They recycle it out. I love oysters.
Me too. But like they're bottom feeders, so like
Yeah.
they eat a
And
bunch
mussels.
of shit, and then there's gonna be a bunch of shit in your gut, and then when your gut's bad, like it'll poison your brain, and it'll have mental disorders.
No, they actually
that what
they
happened?
actually cycle
Yes,
that
that's
into
why the good
their
book
shells.
says don't
that goes
eat
into
pork or
those,
shellfish.
That goes into their shells.
Cloven
They
ain't
have,
cloven hoofed animals.
yeah,
What?
the way they
Well, I've
digest
read
it,
plenty
it
of
actually
good books
the
that didn't say
toxins that
that,
they
so-
eat off the floor actually goes into their shells and it
Are you
doesn't stay in
familiar
their
with the word
body. So,
Varnstein?
it doesn't actually go in your.
Oh, I've been fed so much misinformation on the internet in the past couple of years. So much, I just get all my information from Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, memes
Yeah, like memes and stuff.
and
other stuff.
other like memes.
People like saying like pretending they know the shit and acting like they know shit.
Mahoney said you're
Yeah.
fired from the touch.
Yeah. Social media.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to cut that part about him being in the touch.
Heath isn't in the touch anymore. You heard it here first. Heath Yoho has been fired from the touch. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Tommy, I'm really...
He did say that if you don't at least mention the touch twice, that
the touch has been mentioned a few different times throughout this.
Yeah.
So this is live.
We do have a touch album coming out the next couple of months on vinyl. Stay tuned for that. Saved by the Touch. Just to make sure I don't get fired from my own band. Once again, Saved by the Touch coming out in a couple of months.
There it is. One.
I'm gonna edit those parts out.
You probably should.
It's gonna be like a 5-minute podcast, just like cropped and.
Yeah, we're gonna release this as the long form and then the short version where we actually talk about music for like 2 minutes and it's like a 5-minute podcast.
Hang on, there's a solid 20 minutes there of.
Yeah, but I'm saying we're gonna cut the fat out.
I don't know. I think
So I'm gonna condense it down to 5 minutes.
I think the director's cut is far better than what you're gonna do with the theatrical cut.
Probably, but it won't be as funny.
The fat is very essential. I just cooked a roast.
I agree.
I bought off of my coworker Annette. Shout out to Annette.
Brain food. Hi, Annette.
And she's sold me so much beef. She's got a cow farm. Her family raises cows, and like this chuck.
Classic.
I cooked it for like 6 hours on low or something.
Low and slow.
That's the way to do it.
Like a nice simmer, almost like you would with
and that
stew.
fat is so because when you cook a steak and it's real fatty and it's all like
chewy.
Yeah. You can't do it that way. It's not good. But I haven't been eating carbs really. I haven't been doing like very much carbs at all, right? So the fat is so essential to
the flavor.
It's brain food.
Cut the fat off after
It's brain food.
I haven't had any crap. When I used to eat lunch, I would wake up. That's why I quit my old job, because I would wake up at like 7:30, 8 and go to work and then be so tired by noon because I'd have lunch and it was like a bagel and like some I don't know what.
Yeah, you don't have energy, man.
Yeah, because you crash right after that. But I have not had experience that at all.
And then you crash real hard.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore. It's nice.
Yeah.
You just eat like a bunch of that fat that I normally would disregard and give it to my dog.
Nope,
No, sorry,
it's the essential
Boone.
part.
Sorry, dude.
Is that why Boone looks like that now?
Yeah, well, I'm saving up for a punching bag, okay?
Well, don't hit Boone.
No, obviously not gonna hit Boone. I'm sorry. I don't hit my own. Yeah, don't put that in there. This isn't
Open Mic Podcast. You heard it here first. Chase
If anybody that doesn't already know you or your dog, and then meets your dog after hearing that, is gonna think
like, oh shit, he kicks it.
Yeah, they're really gonna think that based on how
he does
Boone
have
acts.
like anxiety disorder or something going on big time.
Yeah, I like your dog, but he ain't right.
I know. He's all right.
I wish he was cool. I like Boone.
He is cool. He's cool as hell. He's smarter than it.
I just wish he was like
smarter than you, dude.
I just wish he would
Don't
like
fucking talk about my
be
dog
like other
that.
dogs and like jump up on and like be stoked about seeing people instead of being like freaked out about everybody.
He's a rescue dog. I joke about it because it's like other people joke about it, and then I get mad. So then that's the only way you can like.
You can't
deal
get
with
mad
it.
when you're also joking about it.
Oh, well, that's how I've been like able to fucking deal with it, because it's like it's rude. It's like don't joke about me hitting my dog because he's acting like that, but he does act like that. I don't know what the hell happened to him. It's bullshit, man.
Well,
It really is.
yeah.
I apologize.
It's okay. Me too. I apologize for.
But also, that was
making
kind
a
of funny.
joke
You
about
must also
kicking
admit that.
him, but whatever. But
Hopefully,
I was gonna say, wait,
hopefully he recovers from his social
his trauma.
anxiety.
He has gotten so good.
and-
He used to not even be able to walk by, like, dude, when cars would pass on the street and shit, like, he would just, like, cower in fear. And, like, you know what I mean? He was, like, not used to the city at all, or, like, sounds of the city or anything.
Yeah.
Like, just any, like, Literally anything. I took the trash out the other day and he didn't flinch. Like, that is improvement for sure.
He barked at me for the first time the other day.
Yeah, and he
I
never used to do
heard
that.
him bark,
He was
actually,
not
that.
very vocal. Now he totally is getting more vocal.
Like I was knocking
He was
on the
abused.
door, and then he was like,
I don't know what happened to him.
like he went from like a huff to a
exactly
wolf.
like him, actually.
Good job, Ben.
Really close. That was pretty accurate to exactly how he sounded.
Yeah. Like he used to just huff, but now he goes from a huff to kind of a woof.
Yes.
Must have been a smoker.
Where it's actually like a woof, though. He actually says woof.
He does sound like an old man imitating a dog when he's barking. I figured out this trick where when I play my harmonica, he'll like start singing it. He's so cute. And he just like sits there and perches up and like gets all, because he's like, I don't know what he's doing. If the what is it? The frequencies like just resonate with him.
He's just trying to harmonize.
Does he like sing and howl?
Yes, I wish I had the video. This is my new phone with the 2 cameras on it. I wish I had my old phone with the one.
Is it going to be the 5th Gerd at some point in the not distant future?
Next album, Boone Sounds of the City.
He does.
That's actually
He
the name
throws
of
up
it, yeah.
a hell of a lot for no reason too. You know, because the anxiety shit.
Well, I was going to say, if he's
Anxiety.
anxious, he's going to do that. You just have that ready to go at all times.
Like a weapon. Just keep the thing on me. Thank you, Tom.
Thanks for having us, Tom.
That's how you want to end this?
This has been fun. Thank you guys so much. Where can they find the Gerds at on social medias? The interwebs.
Instagram, Spotify. Well, we're not on Facebook because the fire department keeps shutting us down for having shows at our house, so we kind of just have quit Facebook for a minute.
Yeah, hopefully they're not listening to this.
Yeah, they probably will.
Well, hopefully they don't.
But
I'm that important.
The Gerds don't post about mothership shows on Instagram because we don't play at the mothership.
Yeah, 'cause the mothership doesn't have shows.
And also,
anymore.
there's no
Also
shows
doesn't
going on
use it.
there. The 9th, whatever you do, don't go there.
No,
the
that's
9th.
not. Well, no, that one is definitely canceled though. Yeah, that one is actually not going to happen.
Where is it?
We have. I don't know. That's kind of up in the
Okay,
air.
we're gonna figure that out. But there is
like,
a show the February 9th.
Can we get the Mansfield Fire Department to sponsor the episode?
That would be. So I want to
Have
ask
the
something.
fire
great
chief
idea.
sign off on it, just like the
that were to
citation we got
happen,
on the
I want to
fucking
add
door of the
something here
house.
real quick. There's 2 types of amazing, right? And Cody Nicholas taught me this. 2 types of amazing. What he just described is one type of amazing. Say, Queen. That's amazing.
Okay.
Right? Silence of the Lambs. That's amazing. What he just said was amazing. I don't know.
Well, there you go. It's the second type of amazing.
No, amazing.
The second type of that.
This is the second time. Wait, what? I'm sorry. I was fucking bounced off. Like, Nick got me all distracted over here for a minute.
How do you spell the Gerds? Is it G-U-R or G-E-R?
Oh, God, I hope not.
E-R.
No.
G-E-R-D-S? Yeah.
It's E. It's E.
Yeah, man, could you imagine if it was spelled with a U? Look at that word, like
Gerds.
G-U-R-D-S.
That would look
Gerds.
so bad as a look. The Gerds.
And then it would
kinda
and
grotesque.
then it would be made into
The Gords.
the turds, yeah, or the gourds, yeah,
The
yeah.
Gerds.
Easily.
Bunch of ladles.
Easily.
Gord's cage.
The gourd is such a useless fruit. It's so useless. I mean, other than for a water
Hot
bottle.
takes.
The
Brr,
gourd
brr, brr, brr,
is you can't eat it. It's an ornamental fruit. Or is it even a fruit? It's a fruit. It has seeds.
You're getting a little cerebral right now, man.
I do want to say that, though. That is a point that I definitely need to say that the gourd is a useless... A gourd?
Looks like a squash, kind of.
We did make a gourd
pumpkin.
for that Halloween show we did make. The gourd
Yeah, I
gourd.
remember that picture. I saw it. You guys took a lot of time to Sharpie your name on it.
I didn't do that. I don't do anything besides play the drum.
I made it exactly like the Doors logo. It was the exact same logo as the Doors font, but with the Gerds like letters on it instead of the Doors letters.
I haven't seen
love that font. It's so cool. The Doors font is the best.
I know
font
the Doors
of all
font.
time.
I haven't seen the Gerds version of the Doors font.
The Gords.
The Gords. Where'd that go? I know. I just revisited the Doors. Like, it's 11:11.
The Gerds.
The only letter that's
Gerd
in
Gord.
the same word as the like D and
Would
the
be the D and the
S.
S,
Well, the
yeah.
R.
Gerd,
But they
Gord,
use
Gerd.
lowercase, I think.
Yeah,
for the
everything's
other-
lowercase with them.
Gerds, Gords, Gerd. The Girded.
But they have like the little sharp, like the little
Gorded.
signature
Gorded,
at the
Gerd.
top corner.
Yeah, the Gerds.
Guarded, Gorded, Gerd.
Gordy, man.
Gordcopia.
Like Donovan.
Gorgiscan. Who? Donovan? Who's Donovan?
Like
the guy that sings "Season of the
60s.
Witch."
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
60s, like
You can
folk
use
rock, dude.
you can use gourds for you can make birdhouses out of gourds. That's it.
Gourd
You
house?
can't eat them. Don't
Gourds
grow
cage.
gourds. If you plant gourds, you will have a wasteful crop. That's it.
Is there anything else you can do with them?
You can make.
Can you compost with them? Will chickens eat
You
them?
might be able to do that, yeah. But usually
You can
people
make
just
memorabilia, apparently.
they're decorative. They're decorative purely. That's it. You can't eat them. Pumpkins you can eat. You can make stuff out of pumpkins. You can make pumpkin pie. You can make pumpkin
Jack-o'-lanterns.
bread. Jack-o'-lanterns are decorative though as well. But yes, they're also more versatile. Decorative. They're in the same family as gourds, I think. Right? They're related.
It sounds about right. Where next going?
Where's the bathroom at?
It's a one person.
He thought to pee.
He's gonna have to wait.
Oh no. He beat you by like 55 seconds at this point.
I thought you guys would have been on the same cycle, Heath.
So now, the real reason I brought you here is to tell you. Me and Nick are firing
Heath
other
and
Nick and...
That's what they get for going to the bathroom. I've been trying to end this thing for like 15 minutes now. And just keep looping back into it. No, I mean, now I gotta wait till they get back.
You think so?
No, I actually don't. Right?
It's like a 2-hour long interview.
Well, yeah, I just want to, make sure that they're...
Here he comes.
You missed the outro, man.
What? Are we
Missed the
done?
outro.
Damn.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
We done?
I'm still recording.
Okay.
Nice. Way to go.
Well, I'm-
Heath's bitch ass fucking told me to wash my hands, and I told him to fuck off. Cause why do you need to wash your hands after peeing? If you're not a girl.
I've honestly thought that myself, but
It's not like you're peeing on your hand.
some people do.
I don't. I mean, maybe if it splashes back on your hands, then you wash your hands.
Yeah, you're real reckless with it.
But at the same time, your urine is sanitary as fuck. You could literally drink it. So
That's what I've heard.
Have you ever drank pee, Nick?
no.
Have you, Nick?
On accident,
Yeah, probably might be.
He used to pee in Mountain Dew bottles and shit and put them in the fridge and leave them in
In the fridge?
Who, yeah. Or who,
Get out of my seat.
Which I don't know. I don't really want to know why.
That's what happened to me. I peed in a bottle, then
yeah.
I forgot about it. And it looked like water. I drank it.
What?
But it wasn't water.
No, it was pee.
It's the forbidden water. It's not as bad if you drink your own pee. If you drink someone else's pee, then you're liable to
that's
have
just egregious.
kidney failure. Yeah, it'll hit you.
Well, they like to I've never done that, but the only thing I can compare to that really is my dad chews tobacco. So growing up, like, he would use styrofoam cups and like red Cello cups as spittoons. This has happened to me twice. I thought it was a Pepsi or some sort of cola, and I think you can figure out the rest, and it was awful.
Yeah, that's like when people put cigarettes out in your,
If you ever drank
that's the worst, man.
I've never drank pee, but is it salty?
Oh, I was talking about tobacco and spit.
Chew
specifically.
Oh yeah, that'd be gross.
Chaw.
What's pee taste like?
Never had the pleasure.
Nick?
If it's your own pee, I think it tastes good to you.
Really bad.
It's like if you, it's like exactly, if you smell like so you drink your own pee, I think it tastes good to yourself. But if someone else drinks your pee, it tastes like poison.
It's like,
have you tried
when you smell your own
No,
farts,
I've seen it happen. Yes,
What do you mean you've seen it happen?
Same thing. So my buddy, me and my buddy were on a camping trip one time, and we
he was drinking his piss.
No, we were sharing the same gallon of water, and I woke up in the middle of the night. He went to bed first, and I woke up and I chugged the rest of the gallon of water, and then I went to bed. And then in the middle of the night, I woke up and peed. And I just it was really cold, so I just unzipped the sleeping bag and leaned over and peed into the gallon of water, and I capped it and went back to bed. And then 3 hours later, he woke up and was just projectile vomiting, and he had chugged all the pee and thought it was water. He was like, "Oh, there's still water left," because we were sharing a lot. Probably, I mean, a lot, enough to give him kidney failure. We had to take him to the hospital, and I mean, I didn't even, the squad came, and we had to
very intense.
Yeah, no, it was horrible. It was horrible. He lifted up his shirt and he was like, "Dude, I saw him." He was like, "Feel my back," and you could literally feel his kidneys just pounding on. I shined my flashlight on his back, and his back was just all red and veiny and swollen.
I'll tell you, I would have been pissed.
Boo.
So, low-hanging. I'm sorry, I had to. Low-hanging fruit, yes, but no, actually, it wasn't good. But thank you. Oh, come on, the guy's okay, I assume. So I think.
Yeah, he's fine. I'm sure.
Weird. Anyway, thanks guys for checking out this episode of the Open Mic Podcast with me, your host, Tom Hirst, brought to you by Richland Source Newsroom After Hours, Two Cousins Pizza, Potent Studios, Henry Screen Printing. Check them out. Go downtown if you need some pizza. Hit up Jake Henry if you need a shirt printed, and talk to Lee if you need lighting or music video work or just a general all-around awesome guy to have a good conversation with. Hit up Lee. He rules. Anyway, the Gerds. Thank you guys so very much. Check their music out, and we'll see you all next time.
Thank you, Tom.